whether a ref makes a bad call or it's opposing players or fans trying to get us out of our element, that our ultimate goal is to win, and doing things that are unsportsmanlike aren't going to get us any closer to that goal.
Because in life, many things will not go your way, and by learning now to hold your head up high when defeated and stay humble after a victory will better influence your life for the years to come.
Life's buzzing with energy, from the delightfully routine to the novel and exciting to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Frank, when you think fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
makes it a 12-0 Dutch run. 32-30 Pella.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
High school basketball is on the air as we welcome you live to Pella Community High School and the opening round of the Class 3A boys basketball postseason, as tonight the Pella High Dutch host the Des Moines Hoover Huskies. This is our Scooters Coffee radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee and Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. I'm Trevor Castle, pleased to be joined alongside tonight by Phil Hemming, and the postseason is underway. Phil, for my money, there's not many more exciting times of the year.
One of my favorite times of the year as well. You have this, college conference tournaments coming up. It's just the best time of year. Yeah, you'll find me in front of a basketball game for the next month.
Well, and I was thinking about it driving over to the gym tonight. No matter, one of these teams is going to lose tonight, but no matter win, lose, however long, within 3 weeks, it's over, right? Yeah. I mean, even the state champion in Class 3A, whoever that's going to be, their season is over inside of 3 weeks. So you better enjoy and appreciate this time of the year when it rolls around.
Yeah, each and every game's an opportunity that you may never get again, especially for these seniors. So you want to just treat every moment like it's its last. Give every bit of ounce you can to it, and I think tonight we'll see that.
Des Moines Hoover comes in at 4-17. They went 2-8 in conference play. They're in that new Alliance Conference in the South Division. Basically, it's the Metro schools, and I think Ottumwa is in their division as well. Pella 16-6, 9-3, second place Little Hawkeye Conference. And they've won 12 of their last 14 coming into the playoffs. Their only 2 losses were to Class 4A Dallas Center Grimes in that stretch. They've been playing their best basketball late in the season, and now the question is, can they turn it up maybe one more notch here in the postseason?
Yeah, I think they're going to have to, because they're going to see some teams that are better than what we've seen for much of the season. ADM's in our bracket, and they came in at number 7 today, and so that we are not the favorite coming out of our bracket, so we're going to have to earn it.
What do you think about Pella in terms of what it's going to take? Not tonight necessarily, we'll get into our keys to the game, but just kind of bigger picture, where are the areas that you see this team needing to just step it up a couple of notches?
Well, I think what they've done over the last like you said, stretch of 2 out of the last 14, or 2 losses out of the last 14 games. I think what we've seen there is a much better job just playing with joy, playing with fun, playing with energy, and it starts on the defensive end. What I saw early in the season, where there were moments where we would look maybe to Jack or somebody to kind of be our leader, be our scorer, and some nights he didn't have it. But what this team has really shown me over the last stretch is that anybody can step up. It might be Austin Schulte, it might be Harrison Mullins coming off the bench, but it's been a team effort, and I think if we can do that, we can come out of this, because I guarantee even ADM isn't as deep as Pella is. Our depth has really been a key to us this season. And then when you get to the state tournament, it's
anything can happen.
It just takes a couple of calls, a hot shooting night, anything can happen. You just got to win 3 games and you can be champion. So yeah, that's what I think it's going to take.
Got to win 3 games to get there, and then you got to win 3 games to win it all. So that starts tonight. Pella and Des Moines Hoover here inside of our Scooters Coffee Radio pregame. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk about those McCall Monumental Radio keys to tonight's game between Pella and Hoover on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
As part of the recent upgrade to our Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, we now have a diesel blender pump with 5 different options available. Now through March, you can select straight number 1 diesel or choose from 4 different blends of number 1 and number 2 to get the right mix to keep your diesel vehicle from gelling during our cold Iowa winter. Look for our diesel blender pump at the Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella.
The home and field advantage, Two Rivers Co-op.
Your garage door is the single largest moving part in your home. Think about everything it takes to make it go up and down all day long. Tracks need to be kept clean, rollers, bearings, and hinges need to be lubricated, cables need to be in good shape, and springs need to be tight and connected. That's where the Guru comes in. Call DeYoung Door Service to schedule an annual inspection of your garage door today.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. It's not good enough to know what you do. You need to specialize in it. We specialize in sales, installation, and service of garage doors. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
What's the coolest thing made in Iowa? The Vermeer ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler. More than 225,000 employees work in manufacturing in the state of Iowa, producing nearly $40 billion in annual output. So we're incredibly proud at Vermeer to be the first ever winner of the Coolest Thing Made in Iowa award. We've been manufacturing equipment in Pella for more than 75 years and work hard every day with a spirit of innovation by simply searching for a better way to do hard work. We're Vermeer, equipped to do more.
If you're looking for big savings every day, it's as easy as ever at Hy-Vee. Hi, this is Dalton Buck, and we've lowered the prices on thousands of items throughout the store, from fresh produce to high-quality meats and your pantry essentials. Our new everyday low prices will help you stretch your budget even further. No gimmicks, no hassle, just new everyday low prices on thousands of items throughout the store. Stop and see us at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile and now even lower prices in every aisle.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Mike Buchheit, and if you're in a multifamily residence paying homeowners association fees and looking for someone local, talk to us about professionally managing your HOA. We'll oversee the day-to-day operations, manage the finances, enforce the rules and regulations, and respectfully listen to resident owners' needs. Let's visit about your homeowners association today. Call 628-1BUI for Pella Real Estate Services.
When it comes to fitness, what's real? How about when it really, truly fits your life? That's how Anytime Fitness sees it. Whether you're training for the next 5K, maxing out on your deadlift, trying to shed a few lbs, or just trying to stay healthy, our gym allows you to do fitness on your terms. No matter the day or the time, we're always open to meet your fitness needs. That's Anytime Fitness, and that's what's real.
Hi, I'm Mike Modlin, Collision Center Manager at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella. Whether it's hitting a deer, an unfortunate run-in with another driver, a rock chip to the windshield, or any other of a number of inconveniences, stuff happens. We have a team of skilled technicians for paint, body, and glass, so that when that stuff happens to you, we can restore your vehicle to its former glory, keeping you safe and getting you back on the road. The Collision Center at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella is one more way that we are taking care of you.
Welcome back inside of our Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. We're live on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live for Pella and Des Moines Hoover boys basketball tonight on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live. Let's take a look at our McCall Monumental Radio keys to the game. Phil, this is a Des Moines Hoover team that's 4-17, 2-8 in their conference play this season. As I mentioned at the top, Pella's 16-6, 9-3. And the thing I always think about at this time of the year and this type of a matchup, it's, you know, the 2-seed Pella, the 7-seed Des Moines Hoover. I think the biggest key for the Dutch, just don't let the Huskies feel like they have any life in this game, right? And these type of things, watch March Madness, which you alluded to coming up here. You know, when it's that 2-15 matchup or the 3-14 matchup, the longer the lower seed team hangs around, the more that they start to feel like they have a chance to win this game. So my biggest key is Pella getting off to a fast start, and let's try to bury them early.
Yeah, it's keep your foot on the gas, and then, you know, if you have to, step on their throat and finish it, right? Like, you have to have that mentality. Yeah, I would say my keys tonight are definitely we have to get it done on the defensive end. That also starts on the rebounding end. Like, we got to hold them to one shot, then go get the rebound, get out and transition. The other thing I think we need to continue to do is share the basketball, unselfish play. It's not something that you probably have to remind this team, but I think it's a key for this team to make a long run into the state tournament is not to have a night where somebody wants to be the hero. What makes this team special, or has the last 12 games, is just the unselfish play, the willing for all sorts of guys to be able to score and be a threat, because I think if Pella becomes one-dimensional, they're easier to prepare for.
I also think there are times that this team gets a little too three-point happy. And I remember a quote that Derek Schulte had in one of our post-game interviews. I was talking about there was a night that they hit a lot of threes, and he kind of backpedaled on me a little bit and said, hey, we like the three, but we love layups. And I feel like that's been another thing that this team has really gotten better at as the season is going on is attacking the basket more, not just settling. Sure, a good wide open three-pointer, he wants them to let it fly. But they want to try to get the ball to the basket first, and then when that's happening, it opens up everything else.
Yeah, and I think if you think back to this team, I mean, there were a lot of people ready, just couldn't believe Pella was 500 or hovering around 500. But it was at that time they really were struggling with value in the basketball. They were trying to make that 10% pass. That pass that's going to make, top 10 Sports Center pass. But what this team has shown us over the last 12 games is, like you said, easy baskets. They value those more than anything. And so they get after it on the defensive end, and they reward their teammate for hustle plays. They get down, get layups. And then, the three-point shot, it is very, very important, but it has to be in the rhythm of the game, right? You have to have your feet set. You need to swing the ball, make the extra pass so that it's a high percentage shot, that you're not shooting with the hand in your face or a fadeaway. And they've done a good job of that. They can continue to do that. I think we'll see this team make a nice run.
You mentioned depth earlier. I don't know if that'll be a factor tonight. I mean, we're going to go deep, but, again, kind of thinking a little bit bigger picture here. Hey, if you're playing 10, 11 guys, there's certain guys that, hey, go out there and give me 2 minutes right now of everything you've got. That allows you to be tenacious on the defensive end. It allows you to cut and move on the offensive end. And then you go sit down and let a couple of more guys in there. And to your point earlier, I'm not sure, I don't claim to be an expert on all the best teams in Class 3A, but I doubt many of them do truly go 10 or 11 deep. And that's the type of thing that could make a difference. Somebody coming off the bench and giving you just a few tough minutes.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to see the screws get a little tighter here. Just because there's no experiment at this point. Right? Like Derek does a good job of working guys into a rotation. He has set times, but sometimes you almost kind of scratch your head and you're like, is that the right time, right? Like to experiment with that lineup or to put those guys in when it's a tight game. You can't really do that in the playoffs, so it wouldn't surprise me to see those screws tighten up. But also, it's such a weapon to have that kind of depth because, if a guy goes down with an injury or foul trouble, you got other guys in your rotation that you can work in there. You can still have, quality guys getting minutes that are used to that. So I think it could be a big weapon. Wouldn't surprise me if we see it a little tighter here tonight.
All right, that's our McCall Monument Monumental Radio keys to the game. Don't burden your loved ones with planning your memorial after you're gone. Pre-plan your memorial and trust the family at McCall Monument, the area's leading monument designer and installer on Old Highway 163 West in Pella. We'll have more of our Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show after this timeout for Pella and Des Moines Hoover on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
The belts in the car, snake and wine, snake and wine, snake and wine. The belts in the car, snake and wine at Central Tire and Auto.
A bad belt is bad news. Everything stops working and it can cause major damage to your engine. For tires and brakes, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and a new belt to snake and wind, stop and see Sean Ward and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Vanderlinden Services is your trusted family-owned plumbing and HVAC business. I'm Austin Vanderlinden. Our team has years of experience and commitment to treating every customer like family, and our trusted technicians take pride in their work. Plus, we offer the best in York HVAC residential and commercial systems. Call me today for reliable, friendly service that you can trust. Vanderlinden Services, the best for the job.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
Still the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the Peterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
McCall Monument is the most trusted monument company in Iowa. This is Reed. We have been here helping families get their perfect memorial for over 150 years.
This is Wyatt. We are the monument experts. We don't plan funerals and we don't sell caskets. We are craftsmen with a full-service shop and artists on staff.
I'm Lee. We have a standard here at McCall Monument. In all our years in business, we have never called on a grieving family, and we never will. In your family's time of need, our family is here for you.
Memories become treasure. McCall Monument.
Hey Dutch fans, just dropping in quick to let you know that the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza is coming up February 25th through the 27th. If you've never participated before, this is a great time to start. We have over $200,000 worth of merchandise from great local businesses in Pella, Marion County, and the surrounding areas. You'll be able to buy it at 30, 40, even 50% off. Check out KNIAKRLS.com for all the details, then join us February 25th through the 27th for the Home Shopping Extravaganza, where you buy stuff at a discount.
At Integrity Comfort Solutions, we've been your local, trusted experts on new construction, plumbing, heating, and cooling for over 50 years. We're excited to now offer service. Don't let a breakdown disrupt your comfort. Let our expert team get you back on track. Call us at 641-628-4093 or visit integrity-comfort.com and let our experts work for you. Integrity Comfort Solutions. Let's get comfortable.
Now is the perfect time to update your home's look with Element Exteriors. Let Andrew Thomason and his skilled team that specializes in decks, siding, and windows bring your vision to life with expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. Whether it's a stunning new deck, durable siding, or energy-efficient windows, they handle it all. Elevate your home's beauty and value. Call Element Exteriors today for a free quote or find them on Facebook. Element Exteriors, your dream is their expertise.
A new year is here, and at Marion County Bank, we're kicking it off by challenging you to shop local. Every dollar spent at a local business helps to build the communities we all love. Together, we can make a difference.
Hi, I'm Brian Hoosier from Marion County Bank. I shop local because another word for local is home, and I want to support the place that I call home.
Join Marion County Bank in supporting local businesses. Learn more at marioncountybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside of the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. We're live on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch live on YouTube. Trevor Castle and Phil Hemming taking a look at our game time temperature, which is presented, as always, by our friends at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. And what a turn of events. Right now, 49 degrees. We hit 58 for our high today, Phil. Just loving life.
Yeah, shorts are back out of my closet this week. Yeah, Kate and I are planning our spring break trip. I'm like, man, if it's like this, we
don't need to spend any money.
Open up the pool and let's just sit outside and enjoy this.
Man, hey, there's no talk about, if your home isn't staying warm or any of that. That is in the past. Just know that Van Haften Plumbing and Heating is the heating and cooling experts, and that you'll always rest easy when you pick up the phone in here.
Van Haften.
All right, hey, it is a busy night of high school basketball, boys high school basketball tonight, and a busy night on our network. Of course, we've got Pella and Des Moines Hoover here, and we'll be paying attention to the Newton and Boone game. That game is on KRLS 3 with Randy Van on the play-by-play. The winner of this game gets the winner of that game. Newton, the Dutch beat them twice during the regular season. Handy victory in the second time around, but you and I have both seen plenty of Pella and Newton games that could be a fun matchup on Thursday night.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big matchup always when Pella plays Newton. You get their best shot no matter what it is, what sport it's in. I would expect nothing less.
We've got also up a class in Class 4A. Indianola is at Des Moines Lincoln tonight, and Norwalk is hosting Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson. Those teams are in the same bracket in Class 4A. And then also tonight on the network, Knoxville at home against Mount Pleasant in a battle of the Panthers. In fact, the last time you and I were on the air together, Phil, was that night where Knoxville just took Pella, behind the old bus barn there in Knoxville and paddled their behind, right? I mean, Knoxville finished the regular season 21-0. It's the best start in school history. You've got a very winnable path to get to the state tournament. It's been a long time since Knoxville's been relevant in boys basketball, and it'd be pretty fun if Pella and Knoxville could both find their way to Wells Fargo somehow.
Well, certainly Knoxville's had a great season. They finished number 3 in Class 3A, and I would guess that the people ranking probably are like, is this for real?
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Like they really don't truly know. Seeing it firsthand, it is for real, folks. Knoxville's good. They're loaded. They have a ton of depth. Great players on that team. Now, the thing I'm going to challenge them is, do they know how to win close games? Because I mean, I saw that Oski score come in, and I couldn't believe it. We were at Wells Fargo that night playing North Polk. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a typo, but they were able to win that close game. And then they had a close one against Bondurant as well. So they have to get experienced, because you get into tight situations here, you got to have a team that knows how to win. And before, Knoxville of the past, I'm not sure they're there yet. I think this team has a shot. Likely we'll see them at the state tournament if Pella can get out of this bracket against ADM.
And I think the one other question mark in it is a very real, legitimate question, and the Knoxville may have an answer for it, but, what does their strength of schedule do to them, right? I mean, it is easier, and Knoxville's a very good team. So when you are a very good team, it is easier when you're running through Sheraton and Centerville and Cardinal and Davis County. I'm not sure they'd be 21-0 if it had to be through Norwalk and DCG and Pella and Newton on a night in and night out basis. Now, they get Mount Pleasant tonight, which should be a blowout. But when you eventually get to a sub-state game or a state tournament, you're playing a high-level team every 2 to 3 nights. Can they sustain success against that level of competition?
Well, you look at Pella Christian, right?
It's the opposite.
They took a beating this year in the Little Hawkeye at times, and then I see them come out of the gates against the Davis County and blow them out by 50. So their strength of schedule has a lot, but I think this Knoxville team, despite that, is still that good, folks.
I agree.
I really do.
Yep, I agree. So we've got Knoxville, we've got Indianola, we've got Norwalk, Newton, and our game, Pella and Hoover. We'll be following along all night long with our Element Exteriors instant radio updates and checking in on the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Let's take our final time out here inside of our Scooters Coffee radio pregame show for Pella and Hoover on KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
Winter's here, and with it comes whiteout driving conditions and icy roads. Upgrade your tires and step up your savings with a stop at Raceway Tire and Exhaust. Raceway's auto experts have everything you need to keep your car in top driving shape for the weather to come. From Bridgestone weather grip tires to batteries to wiper blades and more, they've got what you need to get you on the go. So accelerate through winter with new Bridgestone weather grip tires. Stop into Raceway Tire and Exhaust today.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
Pella Corporation is proud to be a part of our communities and supporting the children of their workers. They're honored to be recognized once again as one of America's top workplaces for diversity. At Pella, they value inclusion and community, ensuring a bright future for all. Thank you for making Pella Corporation a trusted name in homes across the country. Because at Pella Corporation, they're building more than just windows and doors.
Hi, this is Allie, owner of Thistle's Flower Market. Make your special night unforgettable with a custom corsage or boutonniere from Thistle's Flower Market. Perfect for father-daughter dances, prom, and more. Order online at thistlesflowermarket.com. Call us at 641-628-9360 or stop by the store in downtown Pella. Thistles, where every bloom tells a story.
When you eat at Culver's, you're enjoying fresh food, not just fast food. I'm Tim Grotenhuis, owner of Culver's Restaurant in Pella, and we pride ourselves on making your order fresh every time. Our never frozen burgers are made fresh just the way you want it. Our chicken sandwiches and chicken strips are made fresh. We don't make them ahead of time and let them sit under a warmer. And we slow turn our frozen custard in small batches all day so it's at its very best. What can we make fresh for you today at Culver's Restaurant in Pella?
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Are you sick and need medical attention? Our urgent care clinic is here for you. Hi, I'm Kate Rebarger, a healthcare provider at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. From aches and pains to sprains and strains, it's convenient to get the care that you need. We treat a wide variety of conditions from cold and flu symptoms, ear and sinus infections, and minor cuts to pink eyes, rashes, and urinary tract infections. We are here for you Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. To schedule an urgent care appointment at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, call 641-842-7211.
Thanks for listening to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Scooters Coffee and Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Trevor Castle, Phil Hemming, live inside of the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth as you're listening to Pella High Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM, KRLS, Knoxville, Pella, Newton, and KRLS HD1, Knoxville, Pella, Newton. It's a starting five that you should be very familiar with, Dutch fans. Jack McGuire, Colin Current, Tyson Barnes, Braden Trado, and Austin Schulte. And for Des Moines Hoover, it's Samuel Zeze, Dion Barry, Justice Parkey, Boy Gomo, and Isaac Fanda. Boy Gomo is their leading scorer. He averages 14 points per game. He's the only Husky in double figures. Couple of green teams tonight. Pella's in their white jerseys with the green lettering, numerals, and trim, and Des Moines Hoover is in the green jerseys with the yellow lettering and numerals and trim. Dutch left to right, Huskies right to left. It'll be Jumpin' Jack McGuire and Isaac Fanda for the opening tip, presented by Dutch Mill Supply and Pella, as we are ready to get the postseason underway. The road to Wells Fargo Arena starts right now as the ball is in the air and the opening tip controlled by Pella. Dutch Mill Supply is your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. The Huskies open up man-to-man. Jack McGuire in the lane. Double team comes over, kicks it out to Braden Trado, top of the key. And he'll back up to the half-court line, give it to Tyson Barnes. Left-hand dribble handoff to Colin Current. Into the lane, draws a double, kicks it into the corner for McGuire. Up strong, blocked shot, rebounded by Schulte. Follow shot won't go, and Hoover comes out of there with Justice Parkey.
Yeah, it was a great job. Good help defense from Hoover. Able to make Jack uncomfortable in the paint there and then recycle his shot.
Spin dribble, fall away, tough shot off the mark, no good by Gomo, and rebounded by Braden Trado for Pella. Here come the Dutch with Schulte. Bounce pass inside to Barnes, passes it back out to Current. They're really suffocating down as the Dutch get it in near the paint. Spinning dribble, shot no good.
Nice job
By Current, and McGuire gets the offensive rebound. And the first points of the postseason for Pella. 2-0 Dutch.
Jack came all the way in from the three-point line to crash on that. Really big play for Pella there to get on the board first.
Des Moines Hoover right to left. Got the Green Bay Packer look going here. Apologize if I throw up in my mouth. Three ball in front of the Pella bench. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Current. And the Dutch with a left to right dribble attack. Austin Schulte will pull up on the wing for three and connect. Austin Schulte gives Pella 5-0 lead with 6:22 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Austin came off that screen, caught the ball, ready to fire.
And now Hoover ball, working it around the perimeter, controlled by Barry, guarded by Trado. Barry gives it off to Zeze. McGuire defending. Zeze on the drive down the left side of the lane, and with the right hand, a nifty layup gets Hoover on the board. 5-2 Dutch.
Yeah, it was a great move.
Trado going the other way with Zeze defending. Now out to Barnes. Wide open. McGuire underneath. He got lost in the short corner. Great pass from Barnes to find him on the back cut, and he scores.
Yeah, miscommunication from somebody there on defense. Jack was wide open.
7-2 Pella, 5:39 to go in the opening quarter. Now the ball in the hands of Fanda. Almost lost it as Barnes defending. And now out to Barry at the Pella P near the half-court line. Here's Gomo now working on Current. Spin dribble, shot fake, and he gets McGuire in the air, and a travel is called on Gomo. First turnover of the game on either team.
Both teams really playing pretty good defense. Not other than Jack getting that easy layup, everything's been earned so far.
There's a tip and a steal by Fanda. Barnes defending and fouls him hard. Tyson went to help him up, and Fanda just popped up on his own. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He didn't want any part of that.
No.
It was a hard foul. It was a smart foul. If you're Barnes, though, you make him earn it. Don't give up that layup.
2 free throws coming here for the Huskies, right to left. First one is good. 7-3, Pella. Hey, folks, the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza is back. It starts tomorrow. You can save 30, 40, even 50% off all sorts of merchandise. Go to KNIAKRLS.com for all the details. Isaac Fanda makes both free throws after the foul by Barnes. It was the turnover by Pella that led to those points. And another near knockaway, this time by Parkey, but Pella's got it. Inside to Schulte. Defense is there. Up off the window, no good. Battle for the board. Into Schulte's hands. Goes up strong. Gets the roll and the foul. And Schulte's going to the line.
Yeah, Pella getting it done on the boards. They're crashing. Getting second chance opportunities. The thing I was going to talk about here is Hoover is really overplaying passing lanes. So back cuts are going to be wide open.
The old school three-point play from Schulte matches his three-pointer from earlier. So he's got 6 and now a missed shot, and Austin grabs his 3rd rebound. Races ahead with Pella leading 10-4. There's a drive by Trado. Can't hit on the baseline layup attempt, and then a travel after the rebound by Fanda.
Yeah, you use both feet as a pivot foot, and the referee caught it.
Trado had a great first step there, but Hoover very quick with that help defense, and I think Braden rushed his layup attempt, but Pella does get it back after the turnover. McGuire at the 10-foot volleyball line hands it off to Trado. They'll set up the offense from out high. Barnes onto the wing for Schulte. Drives right baseline. Goes for the reverse layup. Doesn't finish. McGuire grabs the board in amongst 4 green-shirted defenders, and then he had his shot blocked, and it's rebounded by Hoover.
You know, Hoover showing their athleticism. You know, Jack's not used to having his shots challenged. He might need to pull one out of the playbook, the pump fake.
10-4 Pella, halfway home in the first quarter. Gomo working on Current, sends it right side for Barry. Now onto the post, and a shot is no good. Barnes snatches the ball away from a Husky defender. Trado ahead of the pack, kicks it into the corner. Schulte for 3, off the mark, no good. And the rebound poked away right into the hands of McGuire, and he gets mauled. Going up to try to stick it back in, and Jack will shoot 2. Boy, there's some physicality underneath the basket, and as you said, athleticism in spades.
Yeah, athleticism, but you know, both teams are playing hard, right? Like, it's win or go home. And, you know, nothing dirty about it, just making Jack earn it. I mean, Hoover's got to be frustrated. They've given up like 4 offensive rebounds. That's the right call right there. You make him earn it, and already he misses the first.
Pella has a 9-3 edge on the glass early in this game. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. It's been the 2 junior starters with all 10 Pella points, 4 for McGuire, 6 for Austin Schulte. McGuire makes the second free throw, and it's now 11-4 Pella with 3:32 to go in the first quarter. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
So Pella in the 1-2-2.
And they bring Manning and Hoekstra and Simpson into the game. Trado and McGuire stay on the floor for Pella with a 7-point lead. Ball in the hands of Zeze out high. He'll back it up near the half-court line, right to left for Hoover. Barry looking inside. It's not there. Gomo has it. 10 to shoot. Guarded by Hoekstra. Stutter step.
Nice move by Gomo.
Gets into triple traffic, and the shot looks like Hoekstra got that from behind. We'll see if they get Teagan. No, they got Griffin Simpson out in front. So foul on Griffin and 2 free throws. Looked like he might go to the step back, and then he just blew right by Hoekstra, got him on his back hip.
Yeah, a little hezzy.
So free throws here for Gomo, and the first one is good after the foul called on Griffin Simpson. Pella 11, Hoover 5.
You said Hoover's 4 and what was there? 4 and 17.
4 and 17. Yep.
You know what athletes though they have on the floor. You know, just really you've seen some of that athleticism showcased as they've challenged our shots, challenged us in the passing lanes.
Here's Michael Manning on a drive and kick. Griffin Simpson open for three. Splash down.
Great drive and kick from Pella.
Simpson wins my Most Improved Player award this year for Pella. He has become a major contributor on this team. He's just a sophomore.
Yeah, definitely. From where we started, his role's just gotten bigger and bigger.
There's a knockaway by Hoekstra, and Trado comes away with it. Hoover's third turnover. Pella pushes it up, but Hoover gets back defensively. Now McGuire tight-roping the baseline and try to wrap around pass to Tegan Hoekstra that goes off Tegan's hand out of bounds. Teams trade turnovers with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Dutch up 14-6. And now Hoover enter the front court, right to left. Here's Barry, dribbles by a couple of would-be double-teamers, gets in and scores. I think Pella had visions of trapping Barry right as he got into the front court. But he's able to blow by and get the bucket. 14-8 Pella, and then Hoover knocks Pella's pass out of bounds. I'm not sure the Dutch have seen this kind of quickness or athleticism very much this season, Phil.
Well, and what Hoover is showing you, anyone can guard any position. I mean, they just switch out of everything.
Simpson tried a floater in the lane, left it short, rebounded by Hoekstra. Pella gets another chance with Manning in the corner for three, no good. Nice job by McGuire battling for the board. It'll be a third crack on this possession for the Dutch, and it's Simpson from the left wing for three, no good, and Zeze finally controls for Des Moines Hoover.
Well, and you know that's going to be something talked about. Like you said, the edge for Pella has been on the glass so far. Hoover getting Pella into tough shots.
Gomo's pull-up jumper, no good. Jack McGuire already has 5 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, Pella just controlling the glass.
And now Jack drives to the lane, tried a little backhanded flip shot, doesn't go, and the rebound to the Huskies. Pella 14, Des Moines Hoover 8 with 1:17 to go in the first quarter on a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 2 fouls apiece, and the possession arrow is with Hoover. Game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence. Post entry pass, nice bounce into Fanda, and with Hoekstra defending, Fanda lays it in.
And gives the too small.
And the Dutch race the other way with Manning. Gets by his defender and lays it in from the left side. Michael Manning on the board, 16-10 Dutch. As Mullins and Garner and Schulte wait to check in for Pella at the next whistle. 45 seconds to go first quarter. Hoover ball. Controlled near half court by Zeze. 15 to shoot. Left corner, Gomo. Fires a three. And it rattles out, no good. McGuire got his hand in the rebound, but it's stolen away by Fanda. And now inside for Gomo. His shot won't go. Long tip on the rebound. Comes out to Gomo again. 16 seconds to go in the quarter. And just like the Dutch got 4 looks a moment ago, this will be 3 for Hoover to close out the first frame.
Yeah, credit Hoover. I mean, they're giving Pella some challenges here.
Deep 3 on the way by Parkey, no good. Finally controlled on a rebound by Tegan Hoekstra, and that puts the first quarter in the books. Pella 16, Hoover 10, live inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
McCall Monument is the most trusted monument company in Iowa. This is Reed. We have been here helping families get their perfect memorial for over 150 years.
This is Wyatt. We are the monument experts. We don't plan funerals and we don't sell caskets. We are craftsmen with a full-service shop and artists on staff.
I'm Lee. We have a standard here at McCall Monument. In all our years in business, we have never called on a grieving family, and we never will. In your family's time of need, our family is here for you.
Memories become treasure. McCall Monument.
Does your child struggle with attention, sleep, or sensory sensitivities? Maybe they're a picky eater, have trouble with coordination, or seem overwhelmed in certain environments. These challenges can impact their daily life, learning, and emotional well-being. At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, our pediatric occupational therapists specialize in helping children develop the skills they need to thrive. With our convenient locations in Ames, Des Moines, Oskaloosa, Pella, and Newton, we're here to support your child's growth and success. Visit kineticedgept.com or call any of our locations to learn more and schedule an evaluation.
Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, Trevor Castle and Phil Hemming live on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch live on YouTube. Pella 16, Des Moines Hoover 10 at the end of the first quarter, ready to start the second quarter. And Hoover will inbound. They're moving from right to left as it's tossed into the backcourt for Samuel Zeze. And he walks into the front court and then fakes a sprint by Manning. It's poked away as it passes off to Gomo. And now up high, controlled by Zay again. Left-hand dribble, David Garner defending. Kick out towards the top of the key for Barry. Mullins has his assignment. Left side kick, knocked away by Garner.
Shot clock down to 10 here.
Gomo has it, drives on Manning, help defense, Garner, and the pass is off and controlled by Fanda.
They're going to give him shooting foul there.
Austin Schulte raked him across the arm as Fanda went up for the shot and will shoot 2 free throws. He made 2 earlier in the first quarter, and Hoover's 4 of 4 at the line.
Oh, they've got a nice little thing going with some high ball screen action. Guys sliding down into the post.
Fanda gets the roll on the first free throw.
You know, if I'm Pella, the adjustment I make is how many threes have they hit, right? So,
0. No.
So the help can come off the shooters and pack that paint. Don't give them any lines. Make sure you got backside help on the dives.
Element Exteriors instant radio update. Norwalk 17, Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson 12 at the end of the first quarter in Class 4A. And the second free throw is good. Couple more Element Exteriors instant radio updates. End of the first quarter, ADM 22, Clark 9. Grinnell and Centerville tied at 15. Mullins left corner 3. That rattles out, no good. Rebound controlled by Parkey. Those ADM and Grinnell scores, those are on the other half of Pella's bracket in Class 3A. No score yet from Newton and Boone. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game on Thursday night. Hoover throws it away, their 4th turnover of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be an unforced turnover. Pella's pressure. That time they were really out pressuring the ball, pressuring the passing lane. Hoover just didn't make the read.
It's Schulte out the top of the key, looking for David Garner on the high, really up behind the 3-point line. Now Manning, left elbow lean-in jumper, rims out, no good, and it's eventually controlled by Zay. Went through Garner's legs, and Zay picks up the loose ball for the rebound. Now attacking on the other end, it's Gomo leaning into Simpson, gets the call and going to the line. No shot, or the shot no good, but Gomo earns 2 more free throws. These will be the 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the night so far for Des Moines Hoover. And to your point, I mean, they are really aggressively trying to get to the basket.
They are. They're doing a nice job of attacking from the top, really making Pella kind of guess. And the help defense has to be there because guys are getting beat.
7 of 7 at the line as Gomo makes the first. They're just a 63% free throw shooting team, but Gomo shoots it at 77%. And he finally misses. But Hoover there, did they beat Pella to the rebound? No.
Yeah,
almost saved from going out of bounds by Brandon Harrell, who's into the game for the first time. But he was standing on the sideline, and the ball goes to Pella.
Really clanked off the rim, and Jack couldn't get to it, and it just went out of bounds. Got lucky, honestly. That time, Hoover showing a little pressure.
Element Exteriors instant radio update. Des Moines Lincoln leads Indianola 15-11 as Harrison Mullins buries a 3 from the right wing for the Dutch. And Pella's lead stretches to 19-13. Now drive inside. Gomo really going to work on Trado. Stolen away by Mullins. Taking all the way himself and laying it in. Harrison Mullins aggressively attacking and scoring. And Pella leads 21-13. 5 in a row for Harry. And Pella's lead is 8 as we get a Pella Motors timeout by Des Moines Hoover. At Pella Motors, you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. Phil, the first chance tonight we've seen for Pella to turn defense into offense, and it's Harry using that sprinter speed.
Yeah, I mean, he got in there, fought for the basketball, came out with it, and nobody was beating him down the court. We've seen that in a couple sports. Not very many people can measure his speed, and he's able to finish with the left that time. Really impressive.
He'd still be running if the football field was more than 100 yards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet Coach Van Houwen's excited to get him, ready for him to compete.
Today was day 1 on track, and Coach Van Houen will be happy to wait a few weeks to get Harry out there.
Healthy Harrison Mullins coming into track season's a good thing.
21-13 Pella leads, 6:04 to go here in the second quarter. Step through dribble, stolen away, and it's Mullins to McGuire, leaves it for Kirk. Great ball movement for a Pella layup.
It's a great unselfish play. You think Jack's going to take it, but he drops a dime to Colin.
23-13. This is the largest lead for Pella at 10. Maybe a little run here to put some distance between the Dutch and the Huskies. Poke away by Garner as Fanda gets it in the post. And we've got a body foul called. I think they caught David as the two number 25s going mano-a-mano in the paint.
There's been some collisions there between those two boys. I've seen them kind of jawing at each other and talking. Both of them are competing hard.
Inbounds pass stolen away by Garner. This is 3 straight possessions where Hoover has turned it over. Harrison Mullins has it at the 10-foot volleyball line, whips it right side to Colin Curran. Now back to Harry.
That was a dangerous pass.
Harrison looking for some help. Bounce pass to McGuire on the left wing. Holds it above his head as he hits Garner up top. David drives inside, kicks it into the corner for McGuire. Baseline drive, layup, good. Unselfishness, patience leads to an easy bucket. And a little athletic ability sprinkled in.
Well, and you know, I think early in the season, Jack pulls up that shot, you know, and he, like you said, Coach Schulte said, we're okay with layups.
Barry's three-pointer rattles out, no good. They still haven't hit from outside, and Schulte has the ball for the Dutch. Now he's wide open on the right wing, just steps into a three, leaves it short. Fanda clears. Pella 25, Des Moines Hoover 13. And now Fanda with Mullins defending inside, goes up off the window and in.
Nice move from Fanda.
Took that ball down below his knees and then back up and off the window.
It was almost like a hesitation shot.
Pella leads by 10. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Here's a Mullins three that's way short. McGuire grabs the rebound and then a reverse layup for 2. And Coach Derek Schulte wants a Pella Motors timeout. As I was saying, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, Pella had a 16-10 lead at the end of the first quarter, up by 6. They've doubled that here in the second quarter. We're about halfway through. 27-15 Pella, in case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
And again, the glass, Phil, that's 6 rebounds for McGuire. 15-10 rebounding edge for Pella. So they're +5 on the glass, they're +5 in the take-give, and they're +12 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting it done on the defensive end, getting it done on the glass, making things hard for Hoover.
I mean, early on an Element Exteriors Instant Radio update. Mount Pleasant 16, Knoxville 14. Wow. Here we were giving all the flowers to the Knoxville Panthers in the pregame. Still 24 minutes of ball to go. And looks like the winner of this will be playing Newton on another Element Exteriors Instant Radio update. 29-7, Newton leads Boone at the end of the first quarter. They hit 5 3-pointers. Speaking of 3-pointers, there's Mullins, no good. Rebound by Schulte. Got a little bit too deep under the basket, but was able to lean back like Fat Joe and lay it in.
I don't know how he did that. I couldn't see his feet, but it sure looked like he was shuffling.
29-15, Pella with its largest lead at 14, and now a turnover and a throw ahead to McGuire. Goes up one-on-one, tough, contested, layup is good, and Pella pulling away midway through the second quarter, 31-15 Dutch.
Definitely Pella's turned up the defensive intensity this second quarter, and it's paying dividends.
Fanda has it with a dribble handoff. Top of the key controlled by Gomo. He's working on Colin Curran, trying to bully his way down underneath with the left shoulder. Nice positioning by Curran. Forces a tough fall-away shot, but there on the offensive glass, it's controlled by Hoover, and then a tough flip shot. No good by Harrell, but he earns another trip to the line for the Huskies. 2:52 to go in the second quarter. As we give you a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, it's Pella 31, Des Moines Hoover 15. That is the 4th foul on Pella, so Hoover is in the bonus the rest of this quarter, and the possession arrow is with Pella on a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence. First free throw, no good. Wholesale substitutions for Pella, and Samuel Zeze checks back in for the Huskies.
Yeah, you really have not seen Hoover sub a lot. You wonder if that's why they've had to go to zone. I thought their man-to-man the first quarter was really solid.
Yeah, I just don't know that they can keep that up for 32 minutes. They've only played 6 guys.
Yeah.
1 of 2 at the line for Harrell, 31-16 Pella.
Meanwhile, Pella just keeps rotating them in. We are seeing, looks like 9 guys, 10 guys.
We've got 11 deep already, Phil.
11?
Yeah, and here's Schulte. Nice baseline drive and score. Austin Schulte with 10.
Yeah, that's right. Nate's in there with the arm brace or shoulder.
Haven't seen much of Nate Warner. Nice to see him back out onto the floor right now for the Dutch, and he's defending Zeze in the left corner. Hoover from right to left. Gomo spin move. Great help defense by Warner. It does leave Zeze open in the corner, but can't connect for 3. And Tyson Barnes battles the whole crew for the rebound. Now they push it ahead. Warner has it. Looking for some help. Nate passes it back out to Current.
Good
Top
patience.
of the key. Trado for 3. Off the mark, no good. Tip comes all the way back out to half court for Collin. Current has it. Left-hand dribble into the lane. Bounce pass. Warner goes up.
Nice.
Banks it in and scores.
Nice job, Warner. Good to see him back in the scorebook tonight.
35-16 Pella. 7 different Pella players have scored. We mentioned 11 have seen the floor. Here's Gomo with the travel. Here's the other thing, Phil. Dutch have 2 turnovers in this game, and they both came in the first quarter. So we're playing great defense. We're forcing Hoover turnovers. They've got 9 of them, 6 in the quarter, and taking care of the ball on the offensive end ourselves.
Yeah, if you wrote it down before the game, the keys were get it done on the defensive end, the glass, keep, like you said, fast start, and then also share the basketball. We're checking all the boxes tonight.
And we've got an urgent situation for Des Moines Hoover presented by Pella Regional Health Center. They're down 19. Manning couldn't make it 22. Warner got a hand on the rebound. Barnes battling for it. Comes out of the pack with it. It's loose on the floor. Simpson saves it off of Parkey and out of bounds to Pella. Griffin getting dirty and earning the extra possession for the Dutch.
A lot of hands on that basketball.
But down 19, Hoover's got to do something here late in this first half, or it's going to be trouble in the second half. It's an urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen today at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours and wait times. Barnes gets tied up by Zeze, and it'll stay Pella ball on the arrow.
Yeah, Tyson brought that ball down and allowed the Hoover Huskies to get their hands on it.
35-16, Pella leads. Here's Griffin Simpson on the inbounds. He was kind of poked off balance, and his shot went off the side of the backboard on a floater, no good. Parkey grabs the rebound. Hoover has the ball with Zeze. Shot fake with Simpson defending, playing with 2 fouls. Zeze bounces in inside for Fanda, gets around Barnes. Help comes over for Manning. Shot no good, and Tyson swallows up another rebound. Pella pushing it with Trado. Left-hand dribble into the lane. Triple team comes over, and the Dutch pass out of it, and Simpson backs it up near half court. Now Barnes up top. Right side for Nate Warner. Little bob and weave, left corner, drive by Trado, triple teamed, spin pass out, Manning has it, now Simpson, shot fake, pass off to Warner, top of the key, 10 to shoot. Trado from way out high, drives down the right side of the lane, scoops it up and in! What a move by Braden Trado, absorbs the contact, soft touch off glass, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play.
I'm not sure how he got that one off. He had all sorts of contact, able to just scoop it up and flip it in off the glass.
Tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game brought to you by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Pella's lead stretches past 20. It's 38-16 as Trado gets the free throw to go, completing the 3-point play, and Mullins will give Braden a break with 22 seconds to go in the half. Well, it was a 6-point game at the end of the first quarter. The Dutch have taken complete control here in this second 8 minutes.
Yeah, holding them just to 6 points.
And scoring 22 of their own. Now Fanda's in some trouble, pass it out of it to Zeze. Pass is tipped. Hoekstra has it, driving up, and he gets fouled. It's a foul on the floor. Pretty good foul, if we're being honest, by Fanda, because Pella would have had a shot, probably a Hoekstra dunk if he could have turned the corner there, but the foul on the floor and no bonus situation. Pella will have to throw it in with 5.4 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, it was a smart basketball play, and both teams have had some hard fouls. I like that we're just playing on.
Simpson left corner three, doesn't get the roll. Rebound, Moines in midair, lays it in at the first half buzzer. And Pella, a dominating second quarter, takes a 40-16 lead into the locker room. We'll be back with our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show right after this.
At Pella Real Estate Services, we're a full-service brokerage with 11 licensed agents. Hi, I'm Sarah Bukite, and if you're in a multifamily residence paying homeowners association fees and looking for someone local, talk to us about professionally managing your HOA. We'll oversee the day-to-day operations, manage the finances, enforce the rules and regulations, and respectfully listen to resident owners' needs. Let's visit about your homeowners association today. Call 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services.
Van Hampton. Hi, I just went downstairs and there's water everywhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but maybe we have a frozen pipe. I really need you to come fix it. Okay, don't worry, ma'am. We'll send one of the big trucks.
Van Hampton Plumbing and Heating's fleet of big trucks rolling around the Marion County area don't just look cool. These big trucks are well stocked with extra parts and supplies to get the job done quicker and get that leak stopped quicker. It's another reason you'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Hampton.
At Pella Insurance, they strive to provide you with bend-over-backward service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. Pella Insurance is a local independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years with a mission to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, they are focused on assisting their customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. Call Pella Insurance at 628-9235.
Gordon & Associates Ltd. has offices in Oskaloosa and Creston, and they serve clients throughout most of Iowa. With more than 70 years of service and a growing staff of highly qualified employees, they provide clients with assistance in water treatment, distribution, wastewater collection and treatment, street construction and renovation, stormwater management, and residential, commercial, and industrial developments, in addition to a variety of specialty projects. Today, Garden & Associates Ltd. continues to grow and prosper, building upon the solid foundation of its predecessors. Give Garden & Associates a call today at 641-672-2526.
Run Bobby to basketball, pick up Susie from dance. If your calendar sounds like this, you need to let the professionals at Van Monnen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel help you with your income taxes. And erase one thing from your schedule this year. They offer a convenient drop-off service, so you won't have to sit through an appointment. Just drop off your tax information between 8 and 6, Monday through Friday, or 8 to noon on Saturdays, and they'll prepare your tax returns in about a week. Then come back at your convenience to sign and file the returns.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Monnen, Seatstra, Meyer, and Nickel.
Did you know that the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays can be a dangerous time of year for dogs?
This is Dr. Glenda Van Wyk at Van Wyk Veterinary Clinic. If your dog is vomiting, in pain, and or lethargic, these could be signs of pancreatitis. To avoid pancreatitis, always feed your dog a balanced diet and avoid high-fat foods like table scraps.
If your dog shows any of these signs, call Van Wyk Veterinary Clinic for treatment options right away.
Protect your pet's health at Van Wyk Veterinary Clinic.
Quality, compassion, family.
Welcome inside of our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. The Pella boys lead Des Moines Hoover 40-16. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. All right, let's go inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber. The Dutch lead 40-16. 10 points for Austin Schulte, 9 for Jack McGuire, 7 for Harrison Mullins, 3 points apiece for Braden Trado and Griffin Simpson, 2 each for Colin Current, Michael Manning, and Nate Warner. For Des Moines Hoover, 8 points for Isaac Fanda, 3 points for Boy Gomo, 2 each for Samuel Zeze and Dion Berry, and 1 for Brandon Harrell. Pella, a 22-12 edge on the glass, and they're +8 in the turnover battle. Just 2 turnovers for Pella and 10 for Des Moines Hoover. Inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. We'll have more of our Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. We'll take a look at our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service, and a ton of scores from around the area. We'll get you the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard when we come back inside of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. Pella 40, Hoover 16.
Now is the perfect time to update your home's look with Element Exteriors. Let Andrew Thomason and his skilled team that specializes in decks, siding, and windows bring your vision to life with expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. Whether it's a stunning new deck, durable siding, or energy-efficient windows, they handle it all. Elevate your home's beauty and value. Call Element Exteriors today for a free quote or find them on Facebook. Element Exteriors, your dream is their expertise.
This is Austin from Pella Car Care, your local home of quality automotive service. We are proud to support the coverage of the Pella Dutch. Much like the excellent athletic programs at Pella High School, we at Pella Car Care strive to consistently exceed expectations. We are proud to continue caring for our community by providing exceptional, convenient automotive service.
Check out my dad's team at PellaCarCare.com. Go Dutch, go Dutch.
Are you considering window replacement or a remodeling project? Would you like the opportunity to work with a Pella Windows certified local contractor on your home remodeling projects? DeHuysen Carpentry is a Pella certified contractor handpicked for their expertise with window and door installation or replacement, as well as remodeling and home renovation capabilities. For your next project, call DeHuysen Carpentry at 780-1858. DeHuysen Carpentry, masters of consistency and quality.
If you're looking to refinance your car, you won't want to miss this special. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, we're offering a low rate, no payment for 90 days, a cashback incentive, and as always, a hassle-free application process. Our refi process is straightforward, with no surprises. To learn more and apply, visit a C First branch or go online to c1stcu.com/auto refinance today. Some restrictions apply. Loan subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Hi, I'm Mike Modlin, Collision Center Manager at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella. Whether it's hitting a deer, an unfortunate run-in with another driver, a rock chip to the windshield, or any other of a number of inconveniences, stuff happens. We have a team of skilled technicians for paint, body, and glass, so that when that stuff happens to you, we can restore your vehicle to its former glory, keeping you safe and getting you back on the road. The Collision Center at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella is one more way that we are taking care of you.
Hey Pella, your perfect coffee break is waiting at Scooter's Coffee in Pella. Cool off with a sea salt Caramelicious, a rich mocha cold brew, or a creamy blender. Feeling guilty? Sip on a strawberry sweetheart blender or an iced blackberry velvet macchiato. Need an energy boost? Try our blackberry Red Bull infusion. Fast, friendly, and always delicious. Only at Scooter's Coffee in Pella. Scooter's Coffee. Amazing drinks, amazing people, amazingly fast.
And we welcome you back inside of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. Let's take a look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. As we've had during the break, a number of Element Exteriors instant radio updates to pass along. One on the scoreboard that we'll talk about here in just a minute. But on the scoreboard, Pella leads Hoover 40-16. At last check, Newton led Boone 29-7 at the end of the first quarter. So it looks like Pella and Newton on Thursday night. Knoxville does have the lead over Mount Pleasant, just 4 at the half, 27-23. And up in Class 4A, Des Moines Lincoln leads Indianola 28-25 at the half, and Norwalk leads Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson 37-24 at the half. Those are 4A games on the network. The other scores on the other half of our bracket at the half, as expected, ADM all over Clark 49-14, and Centerville leads Grinnell 31-26. So that's the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. Phil, we're not really going to get into the second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. It's a 24-point game. I don't think we need to go there. I'm going to twist this a different way. There's one adjustment that the Little Hawkeye Conference is trying to make, and that is by adjusting the number of teams. They got dealt a little bit of a blow tonight on an Element Exteriors instant radio update. Urbandale voted against joining the Little Hawkeye Conference 4-3. It was, they sent out a survey. and it looked, really tight between parents and coaches and fans and community members, and the school board very tight as well. 4-3, Urbandale will stay in the CIML.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that would have been the right move for Urbandale.
Yep.
The community wanted it. I mean, it was 72% of the parents of students wanted that move, but interestingly, it was the students and the coaches.
Coaches really didn't want it.
And, well, it was the students were like 54%, something right in there, that wanted to stay. And then the coaches were over 60. I think 62% of coaches wanted to stay. And, you kind of scratch your head why. I guess maybe they kind of think of Pella Christian, right? Like, you take your lump sometimes in the regular season, like Pella Christian, but then you come out of the Little Hawkeye, and Pella Christian's battle-tested.
Right.
We see them make long state tournament runs and compete for titles, even if they have a really tough conference season. So maybe that's why the coaches, voted the way they did, and ultimately the school board listened to the coaches and the staff.
My counter to that is that's been the way that it's been, and I don't see Urbandale winning all kinds of state titles being in that battle-tested CIML.
I agree, and I think what struck me was how their numbers have declined.
Right.
So interesting. Thanks for that update.
No adjustment yet to the Little Hawkeye Conference.
No.
Of course, our second half adjustments are always sponsored by the gurus of garage doors at DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
All right, Lincoln ball, or a Hoover ball rather, and after a missed three, they get their own rebound, and then Gomo, a second chance bucket for the Huskies.
Well, I'll say one more thing about the Little Hawkeye. We were raving on Knoxville, how good they are this year. They've turned it down too, so that's two teams that have said no.
And PCM, a third.
Okay. Yeah.
Braden Trado inside for a bucket. Yeah, we're not finding anybody that wants to join the Little Hawkeye Conference just yet. Pella leads 42-18 as we are live inside of our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Jump shot no good. Rebound by Tyson Barnes for Pella. Dutch a dominating second quarter performance to take control of this game, and there's their first turnover since the first quarter, and it leads to a scoop shot layup. What a play by Dion Berry on the other end. Do want to give thanks to my man Sean DeWard and Central Tire and Auto for sponsoring our halftime festivities. For tires, front end work, there no appointment oil change and full mechanical work on your vehicle. There's only one place to go. And there's a three-pointer. Braden Trado's got all 5 in the quarter for Pella, 8 in the game, and Pella's lead is 45-20.
Yeah, that's the problem when you switch off everything. If you switch and you go under, leaves the shooters there, and Trado knocks it down.
Pella led 16-10 at the end of the first quarter, 40-16 at halftime. And Barnes almost stole it away, ends up in the hands of Barry, and his lean-in 12-foot jumper is good.
Yeah, that was elevation.
2 minutes gone by, third quarter. Pella 45, Hoover 22. Element Exteriors instant radio update at the half as McGuire, a long 2 foot on the line, is good. Newton 50, Boone 26. Newton might be getting all their three-pointers out of the way, Phil. They hit 10 of them in the first half.
Well, and that's tournament time, right? That could be us on Thursday.
Right.
So you got to be ready for it.
It's looking like a Little Hawkeye Conference rematch Thursday night here at Pella. It would be Newton at Pella if both of these lopsided wins hold form. We have a push foul in the post on Tyson Barnes of Pella. Now a three-pointer on the way, and off the mark, no good. And Barnes up high for the rebound. Nice leap there by Tyson. Hoover has still not hit a three-pointer tonight. And the Dutch will try to add one more with Schulte from the right wing. No. McGuire had his hand on the rebound, eventually pulled in by Zeze. And here come the Huskies going the other way. Current knocks the ball out of the hands of Parkey, and it'll be Hoover ball.
Yeah, Hoover playing with a little sense of urgency here. Scored 6 points already. That was all they scored in the second.
And bounce pass to Gomo. Working in on Current. Kick out left corner. Shot fake by Barry. And then poked away. 11th Hoover turnover. 5 minutes to go third quarter. Pella 47 and Hoover 22. Schulte drives right baseline. Gives it off to Barnes. Tries to fight through a double team. Misses the shot and draws a foul. And Fonde with the foul. Sent Barnes to the line. Pella 3 of 4 at the free throw line in this game. These will be the first 2 for Barnes as he tries to get into the scorebook. And does. 9 of the 11 players that have played have scored for Pella. And Barnes hits both. Nothing for Tegan Hoekstra or David Garner, but the other 9 have all scored, and Pella leads 49-22. Talked about the depth for quite a bit in our pregame show, Phil, and it's showing out here tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is, and the opposite of that is Hoover's just played 7 guys, and at times that's shown.
Boy, Gomo hits a 15-foot step back from the right side. 49-24 Pella. Barnes into the right corner for Current. Schulte posting up on Gomo. Spin move, fall away. It's left it short, and Barry clears for the Hoover Huskies.
Yeah, that was a tough fall away there.
And Barry tried to go all the way the other way, lost it off his knee. Current comes out of there with it, racing ahead, has it blocked from behind. Pella wanted a goaltend. Barnes got the rebound and missed. Now Trado out to Current. Boom!
Second chance, third chance opportunities for Pella. It's been the story most of the second quarter, and appears to be it will be in the third as well.
52-24 Dutch. Gomo leans into Barnes and then falls away.
A lot of
Boy,
contact.
they're nailing these middies here in the third quarter, Phil.
Yeah, they are. A lot of contact. The referees are really letting them play.
Schulte to Barnes to McGuire. They go from left block, center lane, right block. McGuire scores. And there's some contact there, letting it go, Phil.
Yeah, but you know,
Yep.
the
Both
consistencies. This officiating crew's letting them play.
3:23 to go in the third quarter. Pella leads 54-26, and an offensive foul called on Des Moines Hoover, just as we say that.
Just as we talk about consistency, they didn't like the movement on that ball screen.
That's the 4th foul on Isaac Fande. Pella leads 54-26. .309 to go third quarter.
Pella has Barnes out playing the reversal man here.
He's got it up high right now. Tightly guarded with those 4 fouls. Tries to throw a back cut to Current, and they lost it out of bounds. Nice job being saved by Parkey off of Current for Hoover, and it gives the Huskies the ball. Just the 4th turnover for Pella in this game. As we look at a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, neither team in foul trouble here in the quarter. 1 on Pella, 2 on Hoover. The arrow is with the Dutch, and Pella has a 54-26 lead under 3 minutes to go third quarter on a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence. Oh, great job by Trado anticipating a dribble drive, knocked it away, got the steal, and a run-out layup. 7 in the quarter for Trado, 10 in the game, 56-26. It's Pella's largest lead with 2.5 to go in the third.
We're nearing running clock here.
And a 3-ball doesn't get the bounce. They continue to struggle from outside, and Schulte gets the rebound. Now a drive by Current, up off the window, no. Barnes on the glass, and the putback and the foul.
Current thanks Barnes for making him look good on that one. He missed a little gimme.
That is the 5th foul for Isaac Fande. He is out of the game, had 8 points in the first half and 4 rebounds, and now with 3 fouls here in the third quarter, his night is over.
Wow, what a blow. What a blow for them. You know, when you have a short bench like that, your best athlete, and I don't know that. He just appeared to be the most active athlete.
And maybe that's why he's got 5 fouls, too.
Yeah.
Barnes can't convert the 3-point play, and Gomo rebounds.
You know, he's been banging with our big guys all night.
3-ball, still can't find one. No good. That's about 0 of probably 10-ish, Phil. Not keeping a 3-point shot chart, but Hoover hasn't had any success from outside.
Yeah, we didn't talk about second half adjustments, but if I'm Coach Schulte, I'm saying let him shoot. Let him shoot. Make sure you protect the paint and go to the glass.
Here's Trado. Bounce into the post for McGuire. Oh, nice drop step, spin move, layup, good.
Nice.
Boy, just dropped onto the baseline and then went off the window, and McGuire's got 15.
Boy, he hit the B button on that one.
60-26, Pella leads. Deep three, off the mark, no good again. And it's Current with it for Pella. Into the front court, right to left, and white and green for Pella. McGuire, left baseline. He's got evil intentions and slams it home. Jack McGuire's eyes were bug-eyed when he saw nobody home on the baseline, and he makes Hoover pay. And a real quick Pella Motors timeout for a 5-man line change for the Dutch.
All night long, that baseline's been open. And when Hoover has collapsed on the baseline, good things have happened. And when they don't, that's the result right there, is a two-handed flush.
62-26, Pella. A 36-point lead, and running clock is now on. Fall away Gomo, yes. Boy, he's been hot. That's 8 in this quarter. 4 mid-range buckets for Boy Gomo.
Well, and there's nobody blocking that. No. I mean, the elevation, the way he shoots it, it's a tough shot.
Manning for Pella into Garner. Spin move, double comes over. He lost it but was fouled. That's the 4th Husky foul of the quarter. It's on Brandon Harrell, his 2nd. Clock is running with the 35-point lead for Pella. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic, the Dutch blew this one open with a 24-point second quarter. They led 40-16 at halftime, and they put 22 more on the board here in the third quarter. They lead at 62-28. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic.
They're the veterinarians.
All right, Michael Manning, 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shot clock is off. Manning gives it to Harrison Mullins. Gets a screen from Garner.
Nice.
Great back cut and a beautiful bounce pass. Mullins finds Tegan Hoekstra underneath for 2. And a half-court heave.
Almost got it.
Might have been fitting if that one had gone in, Phil. They haven't been able to hit one yet tonight. Pella in control, 64-28 at the end of the third. Live inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Are there places in your home where it would be nice to have 2 switches that control the same light? Maybe a long hallway or a stairwell or a big room. At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical project you have, big or small. 3-way switches aren't a new thing, but with today's technology, we can install wireless 3-way switches to give you the convenience you want at a fraction of the cost of having to rewire your home. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder with Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. February is National Pet Dental Month, and I'd like to encourage you to schedule an oral exam for your pet. All of our dental services are discounted during the month of February, including cleaning of the teeth, polishing of the teeth, and dental surgery where needed. Call today to schedule your pet's oral checkup at 628-4040 for Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the Peterinarians.
They take care of pets because they love them.
Welcome back inside of the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Trevor Castle, Phil Hemming, live on KRLS and Pella Dutch live. And Griffin Simpson, he loves that left wing, Phil, and he just banged one home.
You know, I get the easy job. I don't have to read all the ads you do. I just get to keep watching.
And I'm glad that you did.
Sorry to interject. I know you're getting ready to read an ad, but it was a nice step back from Simpson. Buries the triple.
And then we got Parkey for 3 as Hoover finally got one to go on the other end. And then Griffin Simpson gets loose. And Phil, who's always open is presented by Anytime Fitness. The Dutch have really used the back cut to their benefit here in this game. And that was another one from Hoekstra. That baseline's been wide open tonight.
Yeah, we talked about that in the first half. When you have an athletic team like this, it's really guarding the ball, overplaying the passing lanes. The back cut's always open.
Who's always open? Presented by Anytime Fitness. The 24/7 gym that fits your lifestyle, your fitness, your way, Anytime Fitness. 69-31 Dutch. There was a foul called on Hoover. It's on Brandon Harrell, his 3rd.
Yeah, and if you're listening at home, folks, this is going to go fast with the running clock.
Yep, Garner has it inside, fighting through traffic, gets it to Simpson, who lays it in. The ball movement has been chef's kiss, Phil.
Yeah, and remember, this is all second unit guys. Now in a 2-3 zone.
Kick left wing, 3 ball. Yep, foul. Hoekstra didn't give the landing space.
Touch him.
It was on the follow through. He didn't give any room for Barry to land and knocked him down.
I'm with Teagan on that one.
So 3 free throws coming for Dion Barry. We do have some, you said it's going to go fast. We've got some scores coming in as well on an Element Exteriors Instant Radio update. It's Norwalk 55, Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson 35 at the end of the third quarter. ADM in complete control over Clark, 67-22. And now it's flipped. Grinnell leads Centerville 41-37. That's the 4-5 matchup in our bracket on the other half.
Yeah, back and forth in that one.
Second free throw good for Barry after the first one missed. Clock is stopped with the free throws. It stops at free throws and timeouts. And the third free throw is good as well. Do understand we are having some technical issues. It's back at our KNIA KRLS studios. Trying to work through those for those of you listening on 92.1 KRLS. As David Garner makes a nice drive on the baseline and tries to spin and float it up, but draws a foul. It's a connection issue with the studio, and we're doing the best we can. So if the audio is intermittent, we do apologize for those issues. Here's Garner for 2 free throws. And he's in the books, on the board. All 11 players are on the scoreboard for Pella. And the second one is no good, rebounded by Gomo, his 4th. 72-33 Dutch. Left side controlled by Martin Addery. Just checked into the game here in the 4th quarter. Baseline drive. Kick out, deep 3, yes.
Well, that's the second
Parkey,
three-pointer.
he's got both of them.
Yep.
72-36, Pella as Hoover doubled up. And now Manning to answer for Pella. That's short, no good, and the rebound out of bounds to Des Moines Hoover. All right, we're going to take not a timeout. We're just going to try to reconnect at the studio. So for those of you watching at Pella Dutch Live, just enjoy the action. Those of you on KRLS, just hang tight with us for a few seconds. Pella 72, Hoover 36. Pella 72, Hoover 36.
Oh, tough shot, Hoekstra.
No good. Again, audio issues. I don't think they're going to get any better. And the good news is, though, this game doesn't have much longer to go. 4:31 of running clock. Steal by Hoekstra, head to Simpson. Oh, and he tried to hammer it down, but went off the back of the rim. Moines gets it. Hoekstra tries to dunk it, and it rolls off his fingertips and in. Pella 74, Hoover 36. Three-pointer, yes, they're raining in now for Gomo. He's got 14.
Unfortunately, just a little late for Hoover here.
Mullins, yes. Boy, Pella's got 77 on the board. We've got 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and here comes the bench mob. On the other end, a driving left-handed layup is good for Justice Parkey, and an and one opportunity. So as the starters and bench unit exit for Pella, game reset wired by Center Point Electric, 3:51 to go, 77-41 Dutch. And into the game come Maddox Smith, Nate Warner, Landon Bethards, Niall Rosenboom, and Aaron Hellbush. That's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence. 77-41 Pella, and the free throw is good. Parkey's got 2 3-pointers and now a 3-point play. All right, let's get some of these boys some buckets, and unfortunately Bethard steps out of bounds.
A little too wide on the spread offense there.
All right, Phil, this is more like it on an Element Exteriors instant radio update. Knoxville 49, Mount Pleasant 27, end of the third quarter.
That's kind of what I expected.
Deep three, Parkey again. Oh, my. 12 in the quarter. He hadn't scored until the fourth quarter. And he's lighting it up. Oh, now Cookies, little pickpocket. Moise Moose ahead to Justice Parkey for the throwdown. 77-47. Bethards has it, kicks it over. Helbush for three, too strong, no good. Warner on the glass, kicks it out to Maddox Smith. Pella another chance on this possession. And it's Bethards. Tries by his defender. Gets it up. That's got to be a goaltend.
Yeah.
Yep, layup was blocked, but it had already hit the backboard. And Landon Bethards becomes the 12th Pella player to score in this game. 79-47 Pella. And it's going to be a wire-to-wire victory for the Dutch, in case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. They led 16-10 at the end of the first quarter, 40-16 at the half, 64-28 at the end of the third, and right now it's 79-47 Pella. In case you missed it, presented by Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Rosenboom gets a rebound off a missed shot, and a Hoover foul is their third of the quarter. 2:09 and counting here in the ball game.
Well, it'll be Newton here Thursday at home. Another home game for Pella.
That's right. And unless we get a Grinnell or Centerville upset over ADM, it'll be the final home game of the year for Pella. Remember, new rule this year, 3A, the entire district and sub-state tournament is on home sites.
For the highest seed, right?
Correct, yep. And there's a whistle and a foul on a drive by Hoover. The foul is on the floor. Clock will continue to run with 1:32 to go. Called on Rosenboom. Pella leads 79-47. Minute 20 and counting. Left to right for Hoover. Kick it left side. Now dribble to the free throw line. Bounce pass onto the wing. Controlled by Carriel Dang. Guarded by Helbush. The 221's going at it. Dang gets to the cup and scores. They've had a big quarter here. 21 in the quarter after only scoring 28 through the first three. Helbush rushes and leads into a three. I like the aggressiveness for Aaron there.
I think
he's trying to get his.
Yeah, he had it blocked.
But no good. Muse got the rebound. Under 45 seconds to go in the game. Pella 79, Hoover 49. 79-51 as the take in the bucket for two. Dutch do not have to do anything with it here. With 24 seconds, shot clock off. Try to go inside to Warner, and it's stolen away. Sixth turnover of the game for the Dutch. They've taken care of the basketball beautifully in this one. Mid-range jumper, no good for Hoover. Rebounded by Nate Warner. And that should do it. 3 seconds to go. Pella, a convincing opening round victory. Dutch 79, Hoover 51. The Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show is right now on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
A new year is here, and at Marion County Bank, we're kicking it off by challenging you to shop local. Every dollar spent at a local business helps to build the communities we all love. Together, we can make a difference.
Hi, I'm Brian Hoosier from Marion County Bank. I shop local because another word for local is home, and I want to support the place that I call home.
Join Marion County Bank in supporting local businesses. Learn more at marioncountybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you're looking for top-notch plumbing and HVAC services from a family-based business that treats you like one of their own, call me, Austin with Vanderlinden Services. With years of expertise and a commitment to customer satisfaction, our friendly experts are ready to serve you. Plus, we're proud to offer top-of-the-line York residential and commercial HVAC systems. For all your home comfort needs, call me and experience why Vanderlinden Services is best for your job.
All throughout the Pella community, you see touches of Holland and classic Dutch architecture, but there's one place that truly takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam, the Molengraat Plaza just south of the square. With a beautiful brick wall featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and a classic old world atmosphere, you'll find Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, beautiful U Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You could even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Winter's here, but your roof still needs the best. At Dutch Mill Supply, they offer top quality CertainTeed shingles to keep your home protected all season long. Durable, reliable, and designed for winter weather, CertainTeed shingles ensure your roof stands strong against snow, ice, and wind.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door.
Enhance your sense of joy with a new job. Hearthstone and Pella is looking for great CNAs, and they're eager to invest in you. From their internal CNA training program to tuition reimbursement of up to $3,000 annually for higher education, Hearthstone's eager to help provide you with the career you're looking for, not just another job. Their generous benefit package also includes a $2,500 sign-on bonus. To learn more or to apply, visit wesleylife.org/Hearthstone and click Join Our Team, or call Ann at 620-4162.
When words aren't enough, say it with something timeless from Gardner Collier Jewelry in Oskaloosa. Whether you're popping the question, celebrating an anniversary, or just showing how much you care, we have the perfect piece to make every moment sparkle. From stunning engagement rings to custom designs and expert repairs, Gardner Collier Jewelry has been your trusted hometown jeweler for over 100 years. Visit us in Oskaloosa or Ottumwa today, because every love story deserves something beautiful.
When you eat at Culver's, you're enjoying fresh food, not just fast food. I'm Tim Grotenhuis, owner of Culver's Restaurant in Pella, and we pride ourselves on making your order fresh every time. Our never frozen burgers are made fresh just the way you want it. Our chicken sandwiches and chicken strips are made fresh. We don't make them ahead of time and let them sit under a warmer. And we slow turn our frozen custard in small batches all day so it's at its very best. What can we make fresh for you today at Culver's Restaurant in Pella?
You're listening to Pella High Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM, KRLS, Knoxville, Pella, Newton, and KRLS HD1, Knoxville, Pella, Newton. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, a reason for being. Whatever that is for you, Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
This is the Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show. The Pella High boys have defeated Des Moines Hoover in the opening round of the Class 3A boys basketball postseason by a final score of 79-51. Ulrich Ford Lincoln and Pella taking care of you since 1935. And Phil, I saw what I was hoping to see out of the Dutch in this first postseason game tonight. Started on the defensive end. They were patient yet aggressive on the offensive end, able to get to the basket, make some open shots, and just kind of take control of this game. I liked what I saw out of the green and white.
Yeah, I thought the way that we took care of the basketball, our defensive effort, and then just the unselfish play was really, highlighted tonight. It's a good first game to come into the tournament with, build that confidence. Newton's going to give us their best shot Thursday, and there'll be ADM waiting for us probably most likely on the end of that bracket to go to the state tournament.
Well, our McCall Monument Radio monumental play and player of the game, in a 28-point win that's running clock for basically the entirety of the fourth quarter. There's no one single play that turned it around, but again, I just think the general aggressiveness of getting to the basket, and we talked throughout the broadcast about that short corner. We had some guys kind of camping out there. Yep. Hoover lost track of it, and we had really good ball movement and really good unselfishness. I think we for sure got a McGuire dunk. We got 4 or 5 other really easy layups just going to that over and over again on the back cut.
Yeah, I would say the play of the game was just Pella's play on the glass.
Sure.
I mean, it
35-20.
Yeah, it just makes it so hard for Hoover to get any sort of rhythm. When Pella did miss a shot, they took a lot of high percentage shots, but when they did, they were getting 2 and 3, sometimes 2 and 3 chances a trip down the court, and I just think that's great team basketball.
Speaking of team basketball, I'm going to take the cop out on our player of the game. Our rotation is 11 guys with Nate Warner back from injury. All 11 of those players scored points tonight. It's pretty cool.
So team team award tonight for you?
Exactly, yes. How Jack McGuire scored 17. He also led us with 7 rebounds. You probably, if you're looking statistically, that's the guy. But I just thought this was really a total team victory.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's our McCall Monument Radio monumental play and player of the game. When it's time to memorialize your loved one or pre-plan your own memorial, trust the area's leading monument designer and installer at McCall Monument on Old Highway 163 West in Pella. Let's take a fresh look at the tournament trail presented by Culver's in Pella. Again, the Dutch will play Newton on Thursday night. Newton a 74-44 lead as we get an Element Exteriors instant radio update on Boone at the end of the third quarter. So that game's just as over as this one officially is. Pella, Newton, and then on the other side, ADM with a running clock victory over Clark. Still waiting for a final. Grinnell and Centerville have been kind of back and forth. But either way, Pella and Newton in the 2-3 game. ADM hosts either Grinnell or Centerville. What do you think about those semifinal matchups on Thursday night?
Well, I think ADM's really good, so I think they're going to kind of cruise through. And Pella has the upper hand. They showed Newton that twice, but you always get their best shot, and as well as I do. I mean, thank goodness it's at home because it is.
Don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there. Sometimes that's an ugly game. But I like Pella's chances. I just think the depth this team has, we weren't sure how that was going to work, and now I really see it playing into our favor. The fact that your starters tonight essentially rested 2.5 quarters, I think Pella has. They're going to get through Newton and have a shot against ADM.
And that's a fresh look at the tournament trail presented by Culver's and Pella, where you'll always get your food made fresh when you order because they make fresh food, not just fast food. Phil, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Good to work with you. We'll bring Derek Schulte in just a minute.
Sounds good.
All right, he's Phil Hemming. I'm Trevor Castle. More of our Ulrich Ford Lincoln radio postgame show in 1 minute here on KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.
Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game.
Onto the baseline. Now Barnes has it right elbow. Out to Schulte for 3. Boom! Austin Schulte, 3 first quarter 3-pointers. He loves shooting against Indianola, Brian.
Randy Jarzambek here, owner of Randall Roofing. Randall Roofing is your full-service roofing and gutter contractor specializing in replacements, new construction, and repairs in South Central Iowa. We partner with CertainTeed to elevate your home's protection using industry-leading technologies.
Grow strong with us, Light and State Bank, Light and State Bank.
Could you be earning higher interest rates on your checking and savings accounts with our exclusive Light and Rewards account? Last year, we gave over $126,000 back to our rewards customers. If you'd like to earn our best rates for things you're probably already doing, like swiping your debit card, receiving e-statements, and making payments by ACH debit, visit lightandbank.com and start your account opening today. Member FDIC.
Welcome back inside of the Ulrich Ford Lincoln radio postgame show on 92.1 KRLS. We're joined now by head coach Derek Schulte of the Pella High boys basketball team. This interview is powered by Hy-Vee, a 79-51 Class 3A postseason opening victory for the Dutch over Hoover. Coach, congratulations. Always nice. Well, you got to get the first one, right? If you're going to get any more after that. What'd you think of this one?
I thought that second quarter was great to see us establish our defense, create some havoc, some deflections that then transferred to offense. I thought that first quarter we're trying to find our way a little bit. Their pressure defensively and athleticism, I thought, just had us a little out of whack early. We were okay. We just weren't excellent during that stretch. That second quarter really came alive and looked like Pella basketball.
The other side of that, I had you for no turnovers in that second quarter, just 6 in the game. You've talked and talked and talked about valuing the basketball, and we saw it really, I thought, in spades tonight.
That was huge, and, the ability to attack, make good early decisions and value it. These possessions really matter, and so winning the margins is one of the things we talk about. The turnover battle, the offensive rebound battle, we had 13 of those tonight, and then I think creating extra possessions at times with your defense and getting deflections, and so all 3 of those areas shined, and we need those moving forward.
This is one of the more athletic teams that we've seen in Hoover on the other side. How do you think that you handled their athleticism tonight?
I thought, we adjusted after the first quarter, and I thought did a better job finishing around the rim. And so that was good to see, especially from two. The area that we got to continue to get better at is I thought their athleticism through our timing or execution off in a few of our actions, and give them credit in that. And that's great prep for what's ahead, right? And so that's something give them credit for, but something I thought we adjusted as the game went on.
They were very aggressive coming after the ball. They left the backside open a lot. I thought you guys adjusted pretty well to that as the game went on. Got a lot of layups and, Jack, another dunk out of it.
Definitely. And, that drive and kick, and then we got more cuts in the second half, which is vital when they're leaving that backside where you can mix both the cuts and the three-point looks. Hey, we've got to be a team that, regardless of our offense, right, we hope it continues to put up 79 a game and that type of look. But we've just really been preaching what stands the test of time in tournament play, whether you're hitting threes or not hitting threes, is going to be one, the ability to defend at a high level, two, limiting them to one shot and getting those extra chance points, getting 10-plus offensive rebounds a game, and then winning that turnover margin. We did those tonight.
Final score, 79-51. Pella beats Des Moines Hoover. I've talked to you throughout the year about your rotation, and this is as deep as you've gone. In the postseason, sometimes coaches, tighten the screws a little bit. You actually went the other way now that we got Nate Warner back from injury here tonight. What do you see that looking like as the postseason goes on?
We're really happy with the depth we have and as a strength for us. And what it allows us to do is, they each bring different strengths to the table. And then you can see on different nights, different guys step up, and we're able to ride those hot hands a little bit. And I think, every game's different. I don't know what that looks like game to game, because if it's at our pace, I think we can keep our rotation going. If somebody's able to slow this game down, that makes it a little bit more challenging. But they're just, each one of these 11 guys that are in our rotation brings something different, something that's important to our team, and something we want to make sure is a part of this postseason run.
And points aren't everything, but all 11 of them scored tonight. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and not surprised by that, and in different ways, right? But then you also have, someone like Tegan who shines at finishing at the basket, but gives us length and rebounding defensively. And Nate Warner, I think, has that opportunity to be somebody who can defend and rebound at a high level and could be a spot guy defensively. And so, as we get into this, I'm confident our depth will continue to be a strength of our team.
All right, so we've got Newton on Thursday. I don't know that we've got a final score. Yeah, we do. Just in. They put up 97 tonight against Boone, 97-54. They made 10 three-pointers in the first half of that game, so they got their offense going. First time around, close. Second time, you kind of, stuck it to them. But third time, this is a Little Hawkeye Conference rivalry matchup. What do you think about the Cardinals?
We have a ton of respect for them. We know their guards are dangerous from the three-point line. They compete at a high level. They'll be ready to play. They always battle defensively. We've had some good battles over the past few years with them. I expect nothing less on Thursday night.
Do you expect, or as from a coaching standpoint, do you expect them to do anything different? Again, seeing how it kind of got out of hand the second time around?
I think teams are always looking at adjustments to it, but I also know that teams like to at first try to be who you are, right? And so whether they make adjustments or not, nothing will surprise me in that way. But I also know if they scored 97, they're probably rolling in however they played tonight and feeling pretty good about it.
How do you feel about your guys, and maybe secondarily to that, how do they feel? What's kind of the vibe of this team here in the postseason?
Yeah, we've had great preparation for it. I think guys are excited for this opportunity. This is what you compete for, right? You play all season to get to tournament time. This gym's going to be packed on Thursday night. It'll be an intense atmosphere. It's postseason basketball at its finest. I know our guys are looking forward to it.
All right, see you then. Thanks so much, Coach. Congratulations. Head coach Derek Schulte of the Pella High boys basketball team. Final score here on Monday night, Dutch 79, Des Moines Hoover 51, Pella and Newton Thursday night for a district championship. We'll have more of our Ulrich Ford Lincoln radio postgame show coming up right after this.
As Pella Community Schools is preparing everyone to learn, lead, and achieve, jazz band director Jeff Rebilliard says they're teaching students how to work well with others.
They understand this whole idea of, working as a team, the individual responsibility that comes with being a part of the group, and how they need to do their part to contribute to the group's success.
Preparing everyone to learn, lead, and achieve. Pella Community Schools. Pella!
When it comes to fitness, what's real?
How about when it really, truly fits your life? That's how Anytime Fitness sees it. Whether you're training for the next 5K, maxing out on your deadlift, trying to shed a few lbs, or just trying to stay healthy, our gym allows you to do fitness on your terms. No matter the day or the time, we're always open to meet your fitness needs. That's Anytime Fitness, and that's what's real.
Step into Beek's Barbershop where style meets affordability. For just $20, experience a haircut that's worth every penny. Whether it's a classic cut or a trendy style, their talented barbers craft precision cuts that suit your unique style, making you look and feel your best. And honestly, everything feels better after a haircut, so schedule your appointment today. Providing quality haircuts for men of all ages since 1993, Beek's Barbershop. It's the best seat in town.
At Pella Cooperative Electric, we're committed to supporting our community and empowering our youth. Each year, we send one high school sophomore or junior on a week-long, all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. This year's trip takes place June 15th through the 21st. To qualify, your family must receive electricity from Pella Cooperative Electric. Apply by March 21st through your school counselor or visit our website for details. Proud to be member-owned, we are Pella Cooperative Electric.
With the President's Day event at Bruxford's Home Center, you can save up to $800 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. With this special event, you'll save up to $800 on Stearns & Foster, up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, and up to $400 on Sealy. This offer is only available until February 25th or while supplies last. So stop in soon to pick up your new adjustable mattress set at Bruxford's Home Center, 405 Truman Road in Pella.
The belts in the car are snake and wine, snake and wine, snake and wine. The belts in the car are snake and wine at Central Tire and Auto.
A bad belt is bad news. Everything stops working and it can cause major damage to your engine. For tires and brakes, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and a new belt to snake and wind, stop and see Sean Ward and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
The window of opportunity in farming is short. When it's time to be in the field, you have to know your equipment is ready to perform. With the Case IH Uptime Inspection from Titan Machinery, you'll be confident that your equipment is ready for the season. Our certified Case IH technicians perform rigorous multi-point inspections on your equipment to catch problems before they cause you to lose valuable time during the season. Don't take a chance. Your equipment needs to perform at its peak all year long. Contact Pella Titan Machinery today and schedule an uptime inspection. That's Titan Machinery.
Welcome back inside of our Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show. Pella beats Hoover 79-51. Tonight's final stats are presented by the Verduff Agency, and we're going to go in numerical order for the Dutch, who put 4 players in double figures. Harrison Mullins with 10, Jack McGuire 17, Colin Current 5, Michael Manning 2, Tyson Barnes 4, Braden Trado 10, Tegan Hookstra 6, Griffin Simpson 8, Nate Warner 2, Landon Bethards 2, Austin Schulte 10, and David Garner 1. There were 2 double-digit scores for Des Moines Hoover. Justin Parkey had 14, all in the fourth quarter, and Boy Gomo had 11. Pella out-rebounded Hoover 35-20, and they won the turnover battle 13-6. They win 79-51. Your final stats have been presented by the Verduff Agency. Let Chad, Lance, or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you at the Verduff Agency, providing complete, courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. All right, our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, we are awaiting one local final score. In Class 3A tonight, our score again, 79-51, Pella over Hoover. Knoxville beat Mount Pleasant 61-39. Newton beat Boone 97-54. And in Class 4A, Norwalk over Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson 72-47. Still waiting on a final from Des Moines Lincoln and Indianola. The Indians trailed by 7 at the end of the third quarter on the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. We'll take one final time out in our Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the road ahead, presented by Integrity Comfort Solutions, and we'll go in closing, presented by Lighton State Bank. Pella 79, Hoover 51, final score.
In today's age of electronic marketing, studies still show that direct mail printing is the most cost-effective way to reach your targeted audience. Hi, I'm Scott Visser with Pella Printing, and let us show you how print can dramatically increase your bottom line with a targeted direct mail campaign. Pella Printing can develop a direct mail piece using your existing customer list, or we can acquire a targeted demographic list for you. This way, your marketing message will get directly into the hands of those customers that like and need your product. Pella Printing, where craftsmanship and technology meet.
Are you ready to transform your home or business? Hi, I'm Levi Spain, inviting you to experience quality results with our team at Spain Painting. Not only do I have years of experience in the painting industry, I was working with my grandpa when I was 6, but I believe you'll love the experience of doing business with us. We're on time, we listen to your needs, and we'll leave your space spotless. From your first call to the final brushstroke, we'll make your project smooth, stress-free, and even enjoyable. Spain Painting and Pella. Experience, quality, results.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Lance Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Are you living with a wound that just won't heal? You don't have to. At Pella Regional Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we specialize in personalized treatment plans to heal wounds that haven't responded to other treatments. With proven technologies and expert care, we can help heal wounds that have been lingering for 30 days or more, especially if you have increased pain, redness, or swelling. Take the first step toward healing. Call 641-628-6615 to schedule your appointment. Pella Regional, come heal with us.
Whether you're expanding your operation to meet growing demand, investing in new technologies to maximize your yields, or simply safeguarding your farm for future generations, Bank Iowa can help you take the next step towards solidifying your operation's continued success. So anything you can imagine, let's make it happen. Bank Iowa, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your business is everything to you, and it deserves the best internet, phone, and TV available. Whether you're a crew of 2 or have multiple locations and hundreds of employees, Pella Fiber is ready to set you up with the best connections in Pella. Their all-fiber network is built on industry-leading technology, and since fiber optic cable doesn't break down over time, you're far less likely to have your service impacted. Plus, upload speeds are as fast as the download, so you'll never lag in a video call again. Visit PellaFiber.com to learn more and get your business signed up today.
Now is the perfect time to update your home's look with Element Exteriors. Let Andrew Thomason and his skilled team that specializes in decks, siding, and windows bring your vision to life with expert craftsmanship and top quality materials. Whether it's a stunning new deck, durable siding, or energy-efficient windows, they handle it all. Elevate your home's beauty and value. Call Element Exteriors today for a free quote or find them on Facebook. Element Exteriors, your dream is their expertise.
Hey, sports fans, I want to tell you why my family and I love using Delivery.com. First off, we're supporting local Pella restaurants. I don't have time to name all of them, but there's a ton of choices, and it's a great way to eat local from the comfort of our own home. Plus, Delivery.com sends us regular emails with special savings, and there's a reward program built right in to help us save even more. It's so nice to have a delivery service right here in Pella, so if you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. Support local restaurants and enjoy great food right at your home or office by using Delivery.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Modlin, Collision Center Manager at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella. Whether it's hitting a deer, an unfortunate run-in with another driver, a rock chip to the windshield, or any other of a number of inconveniences, stuff happens. We have a team of skilled technicians for paint, body, and glass, so that when that stuff happens to you, we can restore your vehicle to its former glory, keeping you safe and getting you back on the road. The Collision Center at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella is one more way that we are taking care of you.
At Integrity Comfort Solutions, we've been your local, trusted experts on new construction, plumbing, heating, and cooling for over 50 years. We're excited to now offer service. Don't let a breakdown disrupt your comfort. Let our expert team get you back on track. Call us at 641-628-4093 or visit integrity-comfort.com and let our experts work for you. Integrity Comfort Solutions. Let's get comfortable.
For one final time, we welcome you back inside of the Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show, where the Pella High boys have opened the postseason with a 79-51 win over Des Moines Hoover. And as we look at the road ahead, presented by Integrity Comfort Solutions, first up, we have a double dip tomorrow night. The Pella High girls will be at Norwalk. That is a regional championship matchup. The winner goes to the state tournament, and you can hear the live play-by-play. Andrew Schneider and I believe Brian Vanderloon will be with them at Norwalk tomorrow night, 6:30 pregame coverage. And the opening tip at 7 o'clock. Pella girls at Norwalk tomorrow night to go to state on 92.1 KRLS. The Pella Christian boys are in action in a district semifinal tomorrow night at Knoxville. They'll be taking on Grandview Christian, and Tyler Crabb will have the play-by-play. That'll be live on the KRLS 2 stream at KNIAKRLS.com, beginning with pregame coverage at 6:30 and the opening tip at 7. Then after that, our next broadcast will be the Pella High boys right back here at Pella High School Thursday night to take on Newton. Andrew Schneider on the play-by-play, 6:30 pregame coverage, 7 o'clock for the opening tip. Pella and Newton on 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live on Thursday night. On the road ahead, presented by Integrity Comfort Solutions. Integrity Comfort Solutions has added service to their roster. So if your home has a plumbing, heating, or cooling emergency, get comfortable with Integrity Comfort Solutions. Do want to invite you to join us for the KNIA KRLS Home Shopping Extravaganza. You can get all the details at KNIAKRLS.com. We'll be on the air tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday from 10 until noon and 1 until 5. As we go in closing, presented by Lighton State Bank, Jack McGuire leads 4 Pella players in double figures. Jack scores 17 points and grabs 7 rebounds as the Dutch open up a 40-16 halftime lead. They get running clock into effect by the end of the third quarter, and they win it 79-51 to improve to 17-6 on the season and advance in the Class 3A postseason tournament. In closing has been presented by Lighton State Bank. Grow strong with us. Thanks for listening to the Ulrich Ford Lincoln Radio postgame show. Ulrich Ford Lincoln and Pella, taking care of you since 1935. Final score, Pella 79, Des Moines Hoover 51. For Phil Hemming, I'm Trevor Castle. Thanks for listening to Pella High Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa, on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage and the home of the Dutch, 92.1 KRLS and Pella Dutch Live.